What's up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the dirtbag disc golfer, aka Chandler Birtle. Today we're going to be throwing at Mastin Lake disc golf course here in Huntsville, Alabama. It's a nice little wooded track, 18 holes, par 3, nothing too challenging, but it's like just challenging enough. It's a good course. It's fun. Probably the deepest woods here in Huntsville, maybe. There's other wooded tracks, but this is the most consistent. It's a good course. Hole 1 here, we have a straight gap, which is very fun, very tight, and then there's an outside gap that you can swing it in. I'm gonna try the straight gap and see how it goes. A little bit long. Hole 1's 207 feet, should have said that earlier. It's a good starting hole. It's the only witnessed ace I have. But nobody likes a person that only talks about their aces. What up? We're here on hole 2. It's, well, there's no T sign. Don't know how far it is, but this is a fun little hole because you're throwing out of the woods into the field, and then the next hole is from the field into the woods. Complements each other well. I'm gonna go for a little flex. Not sure what else there really is to do. We'll see. Decent. It's in. No chains. Birdies. Woo-wee! We're out here in the Alabama sun, sweating up a storm on hole 3. Let's get back in those woods. We're throwing through that gap right there, and the basket's tucked, I don't know, maybe 50 feet in. Just a little bit, a little chipper to the right. We got a lot of traffic here, so I hope you can hear me. This is my shot. That's not my shot. Not in the ditch, and that's okay. Oh. Weak. I don't really know how to make this. I'm just gonna try straight at it. Okay, back in the woods, a little more calm here. We're at hole 4. It's got a nice little bench right there, nice little stump right here. It's just a nice little secluded spot for you to take a little breather in early in the round if you need it. As far as the hole goes, there's not a whole lot of options. You throw it straight and you hope that you don't hit a tree. And that's the name of the game. So let's not hit any trees. It's about 250 feet. I hit a lot of trees. What's up? That was a sick par save. Now we're on to hole 5. It's super sharp dog leg right, and for some reason the answer is just to throw a gator 3 on a lefty backhand. There's literally no other way. There's no way to miss the shot if you throw that disc with that hand. So let me show you. Well, I missed the shot with that disc in that hand, but that's okay. That's what we call a complain birdie. Hole 6, guess what? Another straight shot. This one you got to be a little careful because it slopes down to the right by the basket, but that's really it. Otherwise, just throw it straight. Definitely don't hit early. There's a lot of danger early. Once you get past those, you're pretty much home clear. We'll see how it plays out. That might be copyrighted, so we're not going to say that. Also, I'm throwing my fresh leaf green colored disc. See if I find it later. Great kick. So Mastin Lake is kind of just tucked into a neighborhood, kind of like a lot of courses here in Huntsville. And it's great to see that this course is getting a lot of love because a lot of people have been putting in a lot of work. And this course is really looking good. There's a lot of down trees on the side. We just walked right past my disc. It's just good to see. All right, it's a Halo Polecat shot. Not a chance. That's the cameraman's fault. All right, we're here on Sweaty 7. We're gonna climb this hill, get extra sweaty, and throw it about 219 feet up that hill. You definitely can't see the basket. It's all the way up the top, down a little bit. I don't know. I think really the game plan is just get to the top of the hill. Not much else to do. Let's see if I can do it. Not the line I wanted, but I think it's at the top of the hill. All right, climb almost to the top of the mountain. Let's see if we can reach the peak. Cool. So the shot here is you want to throw it definitely over the berm that's right off the tee. Don't hit that. That'd be dumb. And then really just kind of mostly straight, maybe finishing a little bit left at the end, but a straight shot will work, and that's what I'm going for. It's like 300 feet up there. Not enough movement to the left. It's going to be a long putt. A good thing about Mastin Lake is they do have multiple pin positions for just about every hole, even multiple tee pad positions. So it's good to be able to shake it up, and they're pretty good about changing it up often enough to keep it interesting. We've got a big tournament here coming up in a couple weeks, so I'm sure they're getting ready for that, putting them in the pin positions they're going to be in. But here for hole 8, we've got a short over to the left shot that's completely different from that shot up there. It's a good little switch up, good little change. It's fun. Oh, watch out, dude! Nice. All right, we are out here in the Amazon jungle throwing about 280 downhill at hole 9. This is probably my second favorite hole on the course. You'll see my favorite a little later on, and you'll know why. I'm gonna go with my Ben Marloff signed Rock 3 and see if it'll get down there and if I can find it. I don't know, it flew. A birdie. There's the trash can literally right there too. Don't film this, dude. This isn't going in because I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. All right, front nine done, back nine begin. Hole 10 is a silly little hole, honestly. They used to have that Mando right there on the center tree, forcing the big, pretty much over the top shot. Now they moved it to open up the straight shot, but I'm just ingrained into the over the top shot. So what else are you gonna do? Decent. Hey, there's no way that's in right now. It's really good to see because there was a huge tree down right here that made this hole a little bit trickier. Hole 11, actually probably the only hole on the course that doesn't have an alternate pin position that I know about. I've never seen it moved, but that's fine because it's an all-time classic. It's just up the hill. There's sort of options, if you want to call them that. I'm just going to go straight at it with, believe it or not, a rock 3. That was exactly what I wanted to do. Cool. Hole 12, 243 feet. Another one actually that doesn't have another pin position that I know of. So I might have lied. There's probably more holes on this course that don't have alternate pin positions, but that's okay. This one is a good one. Perfect little downhill, dogleg right, just literally you just have to throw it like 100 feet and then let the disc do the work the rest of the way. It's a fun little shot. Let's see if I can make something magic happen. Pushed it a little deep. This hole usually eats my lunch, so that feels good. Hole 13. It's an intimidating one. 366 feet. It's way back there. It's deep in the woods. This is the start of the hardest 3 holes here at Mastin Lake Disc Golf Course in Huntsville, Alabama. They're monster. They're tough. They're fun. I'm gonna try just to mash a wraith and see if it'll hold the turn for 366 feet. Probably won't, but let's find out. Ooh, she's new and stable. So really, the line is like either a clockwise spinning, pushing, like hyzer for a righty, just to like try and get it way down the gap and then hopefully get a look. Lefties, I try like a big flex turnover that's gonna just hold the whole way. Really, most average Joes such as myself, we're hoping for a par here. I've seen very few birdies and even fewer birdies that weren't throw-ins. So it's a good one. All right, well, we found my disc, and it is somehow literally in the exact same place it always is, which is down the path to the next tee pad. This is gonna be a tough one. Common score. Okay, well, 13 did what 13 does. Let's see what 14 is going to do what 14 does. It is a distance, probably like 330-ish, down the hill and then out back in that field, a different field actually this time, but it's a tricky little shot. There's no way to like go out and then hook in, so you kind of have to play plinko through the trees and hope you get to the basket. I'm going with just an origin and let it fly that way because I don't want to go right at all. That's the tree you should miss. So they actually cleared out the corner down there. Turns out I could have just played to that and then made my putt. There used to be just massive bushes here that you couldn't throw through. And now there's a line. This hole got maybe 10,000 times better, I think, about. That's what 14 does. Okay, hole 15 here at Mastin Lake. It's the last of the really 3 hard holes, I think. Those last 2 holes, they got me. So we're gonna try and correct something here. This hole's good because it's got 3 different tee pads. This is like the main one. You know, I've been throwing this one for almost a decade and still don't know what to throw on it. So we're gonna see what happens. There's also 2 more in the woods, but we're gonna show you those as well. So there it is. It's all 3 different tee pads going from Anheuser straight to Heiser. It's pretty fun. Challenges all 3 different shots. Challenge me by hitting every single tree on every single tee pad. Not even close. Okie doke. Hole 16, 220 feet, a little bit uphill. Kind of bends to the left, or other one, the right a little bit, but mostly just a straight shot. Feeling off my game. We just spent forever looking for a disc, and I'm covered in poison ivy, but we found it. So let's go. Bogeys, baby! All right, we made it. A lot of bogeys, but hopefully that's over. We made it to my favorite hole in Huntsville. Just a big tunnel shot downhill out of the field. It's a lot harder in the summer, as you can tell. The leaves like to grow up and close the gap. I'm gonna go a way too flippy EcoStar Wraith just to see if I can push it straight and get in the chains and get a better score on this round. We'll find out. Four. Bogey trainings. Hole 18, just a little straight shot. It's begging to be aced. I've obviously been jamming on this disc a lot today, so we're gonna see if today is her day. It is not her or my day. Been a good course, been a bad round, but it's okay. Just finished with like a quad bogue. It's not good, but that's okay. We're just here for fun. This is just a really good course for really anybody. You know, a good player can shred it, get, you know, way down there. But an intermediate player is going to be challenged, and even a beginner player is going to be challenged with some looks, some stuff that keeps them coming back. You know those shots. But all right. Thanks for watching. Be sure to come back next time and check out the next video wherever we are.